Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Leo's mid-month Magic and Manifestation check-in for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings that may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. Excuse me. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd also like to remind everyone to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising signs for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also feel free to check out the beginning of the month readings as well as the new moon and the full moon readings that I also offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. Excuse me. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to anything you may hear, see, smell, feel within yourself, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we're not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in those moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. One more card, please, for our Leos. This Fool card keeps wanting to pop out of here. The Knight of Wands. All right, we have the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the Knight of Wands. And at the bottom, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, for mid-April to mid-May, on your path of magic and manifestation, there is a lot of growth taking place for you. And this does kind of feel more the second part of April. There's a lot of growth. You're taking inspired action towards what you're wanting to manifest. And for some of you, you may be adding some new practices to your repertoire here. And we have the Devil here. So, excuse me. There may be some areas where you feel kind of restricted. I don't feel like you're too restricted because you have the Knight of Wands here. But it kind of feels like this internal battle is kind of going on. You may be dealing with some temptations. You may be weighing your options romantically and finding that there are some unhealthy options. You may also currently be engaged in a unhealthy relationship, and this is kind of stifling your growth, and it's also holding back your forward momentum here. So there is this kind of feeling trapped here. The term honeypotted comes to mind. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but to say there's something you really like about this person or this situation, but the Spirit is coming in to tell you that it is somewhat unhealthy, one degree or another, but ultimately it's stifling your growth and keeping you from moving forward with this Knight of Wands kind of momentum, really heading forth onto this adventure that the divine is calling you to. It is calling you to this adventure here. And I feel like for most of you, you you find yourself on the other side of this devil energy, whatever it is. Moving forward, at the bottom we have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like in this mid-April to mid-May, you are utilizing everything that you have learned the past couple months, and you're putting it to use here. This is creating this growth. This is also creating this drive forward, but also opportunities, I feel like, will be coming from this forward momentum here. Again, there is something that's gumming up the works here for you. This is also an indication that working in a team dynamic might be beneficial for you at this time. This might also help you. I feel like you need a healthy distraction from this energy, and working in this team in this way may be just what you need to kind of take your attention off of this. Because this team is about forward momentum here. So do be on the lookout, because it feels like this team is kind of your key out of this. Unhealthy situation. Excuse me. All right, please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Oh boy, this is... All right. 3 cards, please, for our Leos. That's too many. If those are meant to come out, they will come back out again. 3 cards, please. Thank you. We have the Chariot. So again, with this forward momentum. 2 more cards, please. No, that's too many. 2 more cards. Thank you. 1 more, please. Thank you. All right. We have the Chariot, the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So we have 2 aces out here. And we have the Chariot. So, and nothing can really stop the Chariot. So this is the Spirit coming in, letting you know, this is some reassurance that this unhealthy situation, whatever it is not going to derail you. It is there. It is slowing down your start, is what it kind of feels like. It does feel like you are clearing this out one way or another, and you're headed forth on this adventure, this journey. And you definitely have this confidence about you. Your willpower is kind of on a high right now. You're overcoming these obstacles, whatever they may be. And you're taking this inspired, successful action forward. There's this 4 of Swords, so definitely meditation is always a good idea. Also, when you have finally put this to rest, whatever this unhealthy situation is, you're going to want to give yourself some rest and relaxation. You're going to want to recoup your energy, because you may find yourself in this 9 of Swords energy with some worry, some restless nights, because of this. So you're kind of feeling alone here. And a lot of times when we have to pull that ripcord here. It can be unpleasant also because you are willingly saying, okay, I'm going to be alone right now. And so I feel like it doesn't bother you too much until you're alone at night. And then you can't help but feel a little bit alone here. But we have this Ace of Swords here. So do know that this is necessary for this breakthrough of success that it does appear that you are headed towards. And what you're headed towards has a lot to do with your truth. I feel with you, you feel like you are being pulled somewhere. So you're following this truth of this inner pull of your heart here. And the Spirit is saying it will yield success for you. But to really stay the course here. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. All right. Interesting. All right. So we have the Lover's card, the Chariot card again, the 3 of Discs again, and the Hangman. So you are kind of at a crossroads point. You could definitely continue to stay in this unhealthy situation, or you can set forward on this new adventure here. So you're definitely at a crossroads at this time. I feel like there's a few things, though. It's like if you're already wrapped up in this unhealthy relationship, you're not going to be available when this healthy relationship comes in, when this counterpart that is in alignment with you comes in. So there's a couple reasons why you're going to want to shed this unhealthy. You know it's unhealthy already. But there's something enticing about it, and so this is why you have stayed. But you know that it's temporary. You know that it's unhealthy. And the Spirit is letting you know there's definitely something that is more in alignment with you around the corner. But it's like if you meet this new counterpart while you're arm in arm with your old unhealthy relationship, that's the end of the story right there. So you want to take care of that sooner than later here. And this is going to allow you to move forward. And you don't know it, but you are moving forward with this drive and ambition with a lot of speed and tenacity. In your mind, you're headed towards success, and along the way, you're going to bump into this counterpart, and it will be surprising. We have the 3 of Discs, so this may, in part, be part of this team that's coming in. And again, this team is coming in as a healthy distraction, and this may also be distracting you from this feeling of being alone, or these thoughts of what have I done type of thing. They creep in while you're laying there alone at night. So this team is definitely coming in with some healthy distractions, some healthy outlets for your energy. And it kind of feels like someone in this team scenario is this counterpart, or someone that is in this team knows this counterpart. And it's like there's going to be some synchronicities that are going to take play. And I feel like this is kind of more towards the beginning of May. But at the bottom, we have the Hangman. I do apologize. I don't know. I haven't coughed at all. I got a tickle right before this reading. We have the Hangman. So you are surrendering, going with the flow. You know what you need to do. So you are breaking these old patterns. And you're allowing this change to kind of take place for you. There's definitely this new perspective about things coming in. It does feel like you have to be out from underneath this unhealthy situation before you get this new perspective. So this seems to be quite important to clear up. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. All right, another Ace of Swords. King of Pentacles. One more, please. King of Swords. And at the bottom, we have another Chariot. So we have 3 chariots out here. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and at the bottom, again, we have the Chariot card. So there's definitely this breakthrough moment of success, or at least pointing you in the direction towards success. And again, like I said, this has a lot to do with this this true yearning of your heart. And this is going to take discipline on your part. You have to be about where you're going. You have to be about this forward momentum, this this growth, this progress. And I almost get this feeling like you have to keep up with yourself because you are moving quite fast here. But you are, again, headed towards this abundance. And with the King of Swords, this truth of your heart is playing, I feel like, the most important role here. To follow it is only going to give you more mental and spiritual clarity. The more you resist this calling, the more cloudy things start to feel. So that is almost a cautionary message. And at the bottom, we have the Chariot again. So it's like your ambition is kind of going into overdrive, and I don't feel like this is in a bad way. I feel like you've kind of built up to this. You felt like you've kind of been held back to one degree or another for a minute now. And so you're more than ready to get this, whatever you're working on, moving forward, and you're ready to have it done yesterday. So you are doing overtime here. But it is working in your favor because you're kind of demolishing anything that would stand in your way. So you have a lot of determination. And this determination is going to make it a little bit easier to kind of cut the cord of this unhealthy situation. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Temperance. 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Another 4 of Swords. And a 7 of Wands. So with the Temperance, You are being directed towards your purpose. Again, this yearning of your heart, uh, this truth of your heart. This is your purpose. So definitely the Spirit is wanting you to listen to this uh, inner quiet voice here, because it's going to bring you more balance. And more harmony. And you're definitely connecting with your spirit guides, your spirit team. You're feeling this connection, because you definitely have been seeking help from the divine, your ancestors, again, whatever path that is for you, however you word that. Um, Spirit is wanting you to, even though you have this really quick momentum, to definitely be patient. There's going to be moments that you're going to want to be patient, um, even while you're racing forward. Also, moderation is going to be key in dealing with this unhealthy situation. Excuse me. Starting to irritate myself. We have the Five of Pentacles here. So this situation, as enticing as it may be, it's not fulfilling you all the way. You definitely feel kind of out in the cold in the relationship. So this is something that runs kind of hot and then kind of cold. And so this really isn't fulfilling you. You're kind of looking within and kind of being like, is this enough? I don't think this is enough. I think there should be more here. And you're not wrong. There should be more there. And the divine is trying to bring this in around the bend here. But you have to be ready to receive this. So definitely, again, with the Four of Swords, meditate, contemplate this move, contemplate how you're going to move forward, but definitely meditation and this rest and relaxation. You don't realize it, but this is gumming up the works because it's an energy leak. You're losing energy to this situation. Maybe not necessarily the person. To some of you, you are losing energy to the person, but it's the situation itself that is draining you, especially with this hot and cold. It's like paying enough of just enough of your credit card bills so that they don't cancel the credit card. It gets the job done, but it's not enough. It's not sustainable. It's not really what your heart wants. So definitely shine this light within. And ask these questions here. We have the Seven of Wands here at the bottom. So you are kind of in a protective stance, and rightfully so, because like on this card depicts, it does kind of look like this person is trying to work this person over and get them to just sign the deed of your car over to me, or just sign your name here and everything will be okay. So this is this energy that this toxic situation. You feel kind of cornered. You feel like you've agreed to some things that one, haven't gone in your way, and two, they just don't sit well with you. You feel like you're being manipulated, and it would appear that you are. So take that for what it is and use that to cut this. But you are persevering through this energy. And again, you're determined. This isn't going to stop you, but it is gumming up the works. And bottom line, you deserve better. You really do. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. All right. 1 More card, please. Thank you. Now, I can't read this writing, so don't expect me to tell you what the name of this card is. But here it is. So this is like this pearl that this creature is holding. And it represents kind of your dreams, your hopes, and your wishes here. It's holding this thing that feels unfulfilled, and it's like in the distance this energy is holding this pearl for you, but is waiting. It's only going to wait for so long. And when you come around to this and you're not ready to receive it, you lose the pearl. So definitely being at the right place at the right time, having everything in order here. That means kind of cleaning house here. And unfortunately, you have to clean house in order to receive this pearl that is your dream. I don't know. Gloom Doom. I can read that one. Staying in this situation is self-defeating. It really is. I feel like it said, this is an energy leak. And so being in this situation is kind of self-destructive. You can't sustain this. So it is kind of time to take care of yourself and do what you need to do for you. That gnome. So you are dealing with a deceptive energy here with this person. This is the type of person who likes to create chaos and then kind of step back and be like, what? I didn't do anything. And so this is the type of person you're dealing with here. Is this really somebody you want in your camp? This energy is asking you to kind of break this pattern of this connection with this person. And yeah, this person may be very sensually gifted, is the sense that I'm getting. But this person is creating chaos in your life and actually and is manipulating you and draining you of your energy and keeping you from your purpose. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. 3 cards, please. That is way too many cards. Come on now. All right. All right. 3 cards, please, for our Leos. All right. All right. I see what's happening here. There's your pearl. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. Alrighty. So we have be open, wisdom, unfolding, persona, and create. So this is with the be open. This is not just be open, but get open. To get open, this unhealthy situation must be shed. This is how you get open. Wisdom. So to receive this pearl of this wisdom and this your dream, your heart's desire. You must get open to receive this. Now, this isn't necessarily an overnight thing, it appears you make the cut and then you have some restless nights about this. This is an unfolding process. There's a lot of time in between the middle of April and middle of May. So this is an unfolding process. And again, this is where, even though you're moving forward with a lot of speed, to be patient with yourself, this internal patience. Sometimes we can be very hard on ourselves. We can be our worst critic. And so this is reminding you to surrender to the unfolding process. In a lot of ways with the persona card, this is kind of bringing you to this new version of yourself. Now, there are people who feel like they have always been the same, but about every 5 to 7 years, we definitely change and we become this new version of ourselves. Now, this may be very subtle, but it is happening. Even on a cellular level, all our cells are brand new and regenerated every 7 years. So every 7 years, we are literally a new person. Also, there's some ego tied up with this unhealthy situation. This is definitely... it's draining you in a lot of ways, but it's definitely feeding this ego part of you. And yes, this person might look great on your arm here, but it's not worth it. There's something better for you out there. That is, this person is going to look better on your arm, but most importantly, feel better on your arm. Not everything that glitters is gold here, and this is kind of what you're dealing with. And again, this person is creating chaos in your reality. This is also saying with this unfolding process and becoming this kind of new version of yourself. You're in a unique position because you can kind of create elements of your person to move forward. And this is about what you nurture within yourself. So you are also kind of going through this self-discovery and self-creation process, or recreating yourself. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Leo's path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023. Whoops. All right, I'll leave that out. Please give us 3 cards for how does this translate to the mundane sphere? How does this translate to our everyday life for our Leos, please? 3 cards, please. All right. Okay, this one. Okay. Let's stick this one over here. So we have foe, cheerfulness, scholar, and letter. So foe. So that this would appear to be a somewhat of a romantic connection, if you can call it that. This is this unhealthy passionate connection. It definitely has that energy to it. But this person, ultimately, they may not even know that they are this to you, but they are your foe. They're actually working against you and manipulating. This is a toxic person. And so this is definitely someone that you could consider your foe, because they're actively working against you. Now, this is someone who is the life of the party. This is, to everybody else, they are such a joy to be around. This is generally how these energies work. And then in a personal relationship, they play this, the antagonist here. And the people on the outside, in their friend group, their family group, they don't see this version of this person. So if you begin to try to talk about this, you're looked at as like, what is wrong with you? Because they have this different idea of who this person is. So this is definitely somebody you don't want in your circle here. Scholars. So I kind of feel like this is you. You're in your scholarly kind of energy. This is part of you're partly distracting yourself from this with taking in information, learning, reading books, being about your scholarly things. You may be writing, definitely taking in a lot of information at this time. And this card kind of popped out beforehand. It's called the letter card. So do expect some level of message, some invitation. Why don't you work with us? This type of thing through some level of digital communication, so social media, text message, these types of things. So you're definitely, and this feels like more the beginning of May, receiving this invite to this kind of team dynamic that is going to lead you to this lover's energy. So when you receive this message, you may be a little resistant to it for whatever this team is not looking good on paper. But this is right where you're supposed to be. So definitely take this message to heart because this team is really going to take you to where you need to go. So this might be a team that you might pass on normally. The Spirit is saying, don't pass. All right, please give us 3 cards for a final message. What would you like to leave Leos with for what is on their path of magic and manifestation for mid-April to mid-May of 2023? 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Leos. So again, with that tricky energy. All right, one more, please. All right, one more, please. All right, we have the 7 of Swords, the King of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the King of Swords again. So with the 7 of Wands, there's definitely this tricky energy. There's somebody trying to get away with something. So definitely check your bank account. Check anywhere where this person could get in there and take what is yours, because it definitely feels like that is what they are attempting to do. So definitely change your passwords, this sort of thing. This person is trying to deceive you. And again, this is not somebody you want in your camp. And I feel like you are moving forward with this King of Wands energy. You have this vision of where you want to go. You have this born leader energy about you. People want to back your play when you're like, let's do this. You definitely have that energy about you. Whatever you're doing with the King of Wands, you're doing in a very stylistic way. You look good doing whatever you're doing here. We have the 8 of Cups here. So it's kind of like this party was great while it was hopping, but now this party is over. It's kind of played out, and you're moving on here. You're walking away. And then we have a moon here, so do pay attention to the planets of transits, the moon cycles. They can help you with the timing of things. You can also utilize these energies during this time. And from mid-April to mid-May, we have 2 eclipses here. So the energy is definitely high. So definitely utilizing these energies to your benefit. With the King of Swords here, again, this truth of your heart is cutting out any BS here, and you're finding more clarity within yourself because of that. This is going to allow you to really be about your craft. Whatever you're moving into, you will quickly become the master of it. This is also speaking about becoming the master of yourself, the master of your mind, your own domain. So definitely getting this deceptive energy out of here, this manipulative energy out of here, will allow you to do that. With a star card, you're definitely on your purpose. You're receiving messages from the divine about this. Definitely pay attention to those. With the star card, again, paying close attention to the planets, the transits, and the moon cycles. This really feels into, I feel like you are feeling it at the beginning of May, even before you drop this unhealthy situation. You're feeling this renewal energy. It's like the bubble of it is beginning to grow. And again, you're really on your purpose and you're really feeling good. But it's like this bubble of this renewal doesn't actually pop until you get rid of this unhealthy situation here. And then when that bubble of renewal pops, then you can receive the renewal. But right now you just kind of feel it. You feel it kind of in the air. You're not sure how to bring it in. All right. We have the Two of Cups. So there's definitely some romantic partnership coming in for you. And again, this has been orchestrated by the divine here. So, but you must be ready to receive that. You must be ready to share cups. Because there's only 2 cups. There's not 3 cups here. So you definitely have a choice you have to make. Oh, I saw it, so I have to get it. And we have the Fool card. Now, when I was shuffling at the beginning, the Fool card in this deck kept wanting to pop out as well. It's interesting. This is kind of marking this beginning for you when you drop this. I don't feel like this beginning can start for you until you're out of this unhealthy whatever. So it is going to require a leap of faith on your part. But moving forward, you're moving forward with a lot of freedom. And whatever you're doing with a lot of style, man. Look at all you Leos, you need a shirt like that. And at the bottom here we have, not at the bottom, but underneath the Fool card, we have the 8 of Wands here. So I think that is the 8 of Wands again, if I remember correctly. So there is this fast movement taking place for you in mid-April to mid-May. There's a lot of change in the air, and you are definitely receiving some level of communication. Now, you're going to have to communicate to this person, and this is going to be one of those situations where you're going to have to be the one to initiate this this break off or whatever, which is interesting. This person has been very hot and cold with you, and I feel like when you finally do break this off, they're going to be like, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. So do be prepared for that. And this is part of this manipulative tactic to try to draw you back in. Also be ready for this communication from this team and be ready to jump on it. This team is for you. So don't pass it up. All right. Leos, this looks really good for you. There is one hitch in your giddy up that you're going to want to clear out, but outside of that, this looks really nice for you. So if this reading resonates with you at all, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching once again. Like I said, you are most appreciated. And Leos, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace!